Do they have that bad of a reception? Like, that they need this tower because their cable TV sucks? Is it that? Something's wrong with Quistis steps, like... Usually they just click because of the shoes she's wearing. But like... the emulator just kills it and makes it sound like she's wearing military boots. Which is kind of an awkward or awesome image. Well, depends on your personal taste, I guess. Oh, it's not just but probably selfie as well. All people who wear high-hats. We'll just have to examine that later. But apparently later is now because we'll have to walk. Strange. It's not happening like this. Huh. Strange. Oh well. Just gotta have to deal with it. So yeah, I still can't imagine how that car you just saw drive away managed to drive up this narrow road. I really don't. I really don't know. Oh yeah. I forgot. Give me this. So, the new GF we got, Siren. Abilities are in general revolving around status elements like conjunctions. Magic, she's gonna learn magic. Siren is like, summoning her is really bad because it's a little bit neutral magic damage and silence, which is useless against most bosses because they're immune. But her abilities are really strong because you got the status defense junctions and attack. You got magic bonus, also magic increases up to the magic bonus, which is also really nice. You got move find, hidden save and draw points, which is also great. And you got 3 relatively good refinement abilities, like healing spells, recovery spells for status ailment recovery. Oh no, wait, that's medicine, it's items. So you can not only make items into spells, you can also make items into items. And those are 2 abilities for making items into other items. So basically you want to learn everything for her, which is really sad because, like, yeah, the bonus is like, for example me, yeah, I don't want to draw cure all the time, so I basically need this refining. But the earlier I learn the magic bonus, the better, because it's a bonus ability, and usually I have one character who's designated a mage, so it's Quistis or Selfie usually, but not usually. Simply because that's a character who has the magic bonus all the time and will have just a really high magic value, so that if I need to use attack spells or draw from a high spirit target, I can use that character. That's just the way I like to do things. I did it in Final Fantasy VII as well, where I put all the cast material on one character who just bombed because his magic stat skyrocketed, and I think it's just fun. It's mainly fun. It's not really useful here because it's far easier to cap out your physical attack damage than your magical attack damage, because spells are limited and attacks are not. But yeah, I think we'll just go with this for now and hope it works out. So hidden draw points, of course, are nice as well. But I know some of the locations just from playing the game, and well, we can always return, right? And of course she already has the status attack, which is also pretty nice for a mage, because then you can use a mage's Oh. That's why his magic attack sucked. So is his magic value... just ignore that never happened. Yeah. It's just, at the beginning you have to learn so many things you want. There are so many things you want from your GFs, and yeah, you can't get them all at the same time, just sad. The Temple Maniacs, that's a magazine, of which certain volumes lie around, and we can read them. They don't appear in our inventory, we just click them in the area, then it says, yep, red, and then it's vanishing. And I'm actually not sure what they do. But if I see one... I knew there was something up in this room. Oh yeah, talking about something at magazines. What we got for the boss fight were a few gear returners. Most bosses drop those. And a weapons monthly march. I think that's what the abbreviation is meant to be. Meant to mean. And the weapons monthly issues are our means of upgrading our character's weapons. We don't buy new ones, we upgrade them. So either we blindly, by luck or external knowledge, find find all the materials necessary for building a weapon, or we find the recipe in a weapons monthly magazine. And then we can go to the junk shop, which is over here in this town. Whoop. And then we see all the weapons we know the recipe of, or have accidentally discovered it. And then we, yeah, can try to build it. These are the weapons we already own, so it's absolutely the magazine we found is practically useless. But it's nice for introducing the mechanic. Ooh, 15 thunders! Holy moly. That's, I believe, the maximum you can get from a draw point. Which is really nice. How many does he have now? 98. Sick. That's good. So yeah. Let's just walk to the garden. Because Cypher took our ride. Our car. We could technically, if we wish to, rent a car here. Which is kinda expensive if you only have 5,000 gil. Plus a car consumes fuel, which is an item in your inventory. And which is also kind of expensive. And without the fuel it will drive super slow. So of course you could think, yeah, but you don't need to fight if you're in a car and you're moving a bit faster, but yeah, look, I'm walking down the road and I have no random battles at all. Sure, it's kind of we won't have roads everywhere, but we can do it here, so absolutely no need to rent a car. Like, it's not like random battles are bad. We're not doing a low level run, so we can just fight whatever crosses our path. And it's not that far anyways. That's a good idea, Cell. Let me stretch. So yeah, now we're left on our own in the garden. I really think it's the woman's steps which make this crushing sound. And we'll find. So you see, this is one of the very quickly refreshing draw points. It's like every time we come here, it's yay! Look, there's some free cure for you, which is very good, because how would you do it without, right? You need a certain base of healing, and since you don't have a regular income from gil, you can't just buy potions if you're out. So it's kind of well thought through, which is surprising because the junction system itself is kind of not so well thought through, because it's really odd balanced. Like the the power spikes of your characters like are way too early for the very strong bosses in the game. It's like it has this steamrolling phase where you have good spells, but the enemies are still trash, and so you just phase roll through everything because your character's attributes are just way too high. And yeah, so like Final Fantasy VII and I think in 9 as well, it's like very hard to even cap your attack or defense power or HP. And here it's like, oh, I'm already at maximum. What a pity. So yeah, why am I running in circuits here? Because I can show you the card game here. I'm just gonna try and risk it. So yeah, there are certain NPCs not designated by anything, which we can talk to with a different button, and then we play cards, which has certain rules. There is a really complicated system with how rules spread through different areas and how you can take part in that. I won't go into that. It's just open means we see each other's hands, and trade rule 1 means the winner takes one card of the loser. We have a few cards, of which we take the best, of course. Five pieces. And oh my god, these cards. I'm starting. I don't like to start. So let's check his cards. Got strong to the right, his third and fourth card. Strong to the down, his second. And no, oh fuck. Yeah, that was supposed to lie in the corner. Well, first turn that I fucked up. So yeah, yeah, we can't get that back. Great. Unless we place this and then he can take it. No, 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 I don't want that. Oh no, we can take it. Ha. I'm just happy if I don't lose this, so I don't really have high standards here. Is there anything I can play safe now? I play this in the bottom right corner. That is which he can't take. But if I don't play something in the middle field, he will take the one blue card I already have. Which is also kind of bad, but just do something. This turned out okay, I guess. It's a draw. I didn't lose, because if I had lost, my Ifrit card would have been gone, and that's kinda harsh. Because you can make cards into items too, and those are very, very good items, which in turn mean very, very good spells. So most people say, no, use your cards to play until you get better cards and make those into items. And yes, that is more efficient. Like, I think the best card you really find during the story gives you 10 very good crafting items, which you need for the for some of the ultimate weapons. And like the best card you can get by playing the really, really best card, give you like, hey, 3 items which make your whole party invincible for like 5 rounds or something. Or hey, 99 of this explosion, or like really, really, really strong stuff. But I'm just so bad at the card game. I don't wanna. That's talking business, huh? I don't know what to say. Yeah, whatever. What's he laughing about? So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, cards and making cards into items. So I've never really invested into the card game and always transmuted my cards into items and spells. And it works out. You can, except for the very, very top secret boss, which I won't tackle anyways, you can totally manage everything else without playing cards. So Cypher, what again? What's now? Ouch. She's not that harsh in the German version. Holy shit. You'll never be a seed. That's really cruel. I feel like they've softened up the fighting and the dialogues a little bit in the German version. But that's I don't dislike this version either. Oops, that's not what I wanted to. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Cypher got told off pretty well. Ouch. Well, yeah, that's kind of true. Imagine you're going, oh yeah, well, there's this super mercenaries, the Seed, and we're like in a real pinch, so let's hire them. And then you're just, well, but we don't have that much money. And then just going with, oh yeah, by the way, we're using this in exam, this is just for rookies. That's really dirty. Field exam, second floor hallway, okay. So yeah, I guess we can already tell that Cypher won't succeed in the exam. After all, it's not mentioned, but Zhu, the XU, it's Chinese, I think. So Zhu is kind of like the head student. So the student who's in most contact with Sid and the teachers, and yeah, a head student, you know. So yeah, having her tell Cypher off like that is a very strong indicator that he won't make it. Is this supposed to be Selfie? No, I don't think so. Where's Selfie? Probably late. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of time or steps here, that's why I'm running around. Ta-da! Squall does have a last name, by the way. They just never use it. So yeah, since I know the story, I won't judge on the dialogues between Sid and this yellow head guy. But you can judge for yourself. I think this is really harsh. I mean, all the other three got comments on their personality or personal aspirations. And Squall is just, hey, I like your weapon. Like, what the hell of a what the hell of advice is that? That's really objectifying technically. I would feel really bad. Of course, it's whispered. He doesn't know what Sid told the others, but it's really not nice. So yeah. The battle meter, which is just an extra category for tutorial information. What is it? No, wait, where was it? No. God damn it. Ah, here. So yeah. Very simple. And you always have these 3 or 4 escapes there because of the battles and all that. You simply have to escape there. Except you can manage to beat the beast on the first fight, which is very hard. And yeah, people are kinda delighted. So yeah, this is our seed score. Okay, pretty seed rank 6, pretty average. Conduct is like, I think, different dialogue choices as well as judgment. I think. No wait, judgment was something else. I don't know what though. Attack is how many enemies we have killed, very simple. Spirit, I don't know. And attitude is also dialogue choices like saving the dogs, stuff like that. So yeah. Based on our rank, we get a salary each X steps, and the salary, the rank can, yeah. So our rank, we have this test in the tutorial here, where we can answer questions, and if we get, I think, 90 or 100 points, so 9 or at least 9 out of 10 right, we proceed to the next. No, I think we need to get all of them right, but we can retry as much as we want. So yeah, we can just do it once just to show. GF stands for Garden File, and that's wrong. It's Guardian Force, which is not very much more creative. 8 elements is right, physical damage is right. It also teaches you a little bit about the game, because sometimes you think, yep, that's right, and then you see, wait, no, I didn't get 100 points, it's wrong. APJ is a junk. No, god damn it. Oh, never mind. Okay. I knew I answered that one wrong, so. Yes, you can. If you have many. If you have a lot of questions where you don't know how to answer, you can go through all the answers like I just did. Everything yes. Then you see I just got 50 points. So I know 5 of the questions are need to be answered yes, and 5 are no. And then you can just go with mutual exclusion and logic of what you surely know and what you don't know and what you might know and what cannot be because you already spent all the answers, stuff like that. But for this it's actually not necessary. More physical damage is a junction. You can assign. Magic uses no MP. You can name them. You cannot wear protective gear. And that's also wrong. They don't level up with HP, they learn abilities with HP. They level up with EXP. 100 points. And my seed rank increased by 1. There are 30 ranks of the test, so I can gain a maximum of 30 ranks with this test, and 30 is also the maximum seed rank. So basically I can pass up to level 36, so I won't need the 6 last tests. But the seed rank might drop or rise due to different actions in the game as well. So for example, when you escape from combats a lot, like really long series where you always go, don't wanna fight, escape, don't wanna fight, escape, your seed rank might drop from that. And as well, when you do certain things right, you can get a raise on your seed level without doing a test. So in general, it's not that hard to be on to stay on seed level 30. But yeah, it's also not really necessary. And actually, I see it's much later than I had expected it to be. I really need to go now, so we will have to wait for the you will have to wait for the festivities next time. I hope you did enjoy it. Please leave a comment if you have advice or anything else you want to tell me. And if you liked the video, like it, subscribe to my channel, spread the word. Every tiny bit helps. And yeah, I hope to see you next time again. Have a nice time.